It just keeps happening. Team USA in 3-on-3 have lost again. I'm pretty sure if they lose tonight against the Spain team, who might be the best team they faced, they're out. They're out. These are the world champions. This is a team, like, I'm sorry, Hailey Van Lith, with your picture being everywhere. This is going to be a fairly iconic picture that sums up the team in the Olympics. By the way, Van Lith has not been the worst player there. I do want to make that very clear. She's not been the worst player there. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 25.55k. End of the day, we are 27 off. But they lost Australia. They lost to Australia. This is a team whose 5-on-5 team brought Christy Wallace. I'm sorry, it's like 32 degrees right here and I got no air conditioning. So I do apologize if throughout today I'm using a towel in videos because I can't have a industrial level fan going at me all day. But yeah, either way, we have got this right here. A loss. A freaking loss to Australia. And look, again, one of these losses wouldn't be too bad. Like, even Azerbaijan, like Tiffany Hayes was on Azerbaijan. It's not like they're not the worst country in the world. I think Tiffany Hayes played. Either way, like, Azerbaijan weren't that bad. Germany weren't that bad. Australia weren't that bad. But you can't lose all three. You cannot lose all three. And like, if you look at the box score, yeah, Ryan Howard was okay today. But look at the turnovers. Hailey Van Lith turned the ball over 4 times in a 3-on-3 game. These games last 10 minutes. 10 minutes. How do you turn the ball over 4 times in 10 minutes? Ryan Howard, how do you turn the ball over 3 times in 10 minutes? What? How do you turn the ball over as a team 11 times in 10 minutes? They turned the ball over 10 times the first 7 minutes. This is 3-on-3. This is 3-on-3 basketball. How do you turn the ball over 10 times in 7 minutes? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I don't know how. I don't know how you can turn the ball over this much. People talking about Caitlin Clark turning the ball over. This would be the equivalent of Caitlin Clark turning the ball over. Considering the fact it's probably easier to turn the ball over. It would be the equivalent of Caitlin Clark having 18 turnovers in a game. In a 10-minute game, how do you turn the ball over this much? I don't know. In a game with less passing as well. So, look, they're nearly done. They are nearly done. I want to see the responses to this. They go again against Spain. The 5v5 team might not have needed Caitlin, but the 3-on-3 team. Ironically enough, I actually don't think Caitlin Clark would. First of all, she's not eligible. But second of all, like, I don't know how much better she would have made a 3-on-3 team because her weaknesses are, like, exemplified in 3-on-3. I don't know. Is there a reason why we haven't won a single 3-on-3 game about men's and women's? Why are we so bad at the sport we invented? Selection, perhaps, coaching, what is it? The problem is that they just threw players together. The 3-on-3 team won gold in Tokyo. 3 players, Plum, Young, Gray, are still active in the WNBA. Ooh. I'm sorry. Why the Dolson disrespect? Why the Dolson disrespect? Dolson's a hooper. Why are we out here disrespecting Dolson? Dolson's absolutely balling. All 4 of them are ballers. Let's not disrespect Dolson. I hope their first response is let's not disrespect Dolson. Dolson is a mystic. She was leading the league in 3-1%. She could have been an all-star. She genuinely could have been an all-star. But again, if you could have brought Alicia Gray instead of Ryan Howard, I might have done it. But why is Howard there? She looks like she's still learning the game. And that's the thing where it's like, I thought Ryan Howard was pretty okay today. I didn't think she was bad. And that's the problem is that, like, they haven't all played well in a single game. And not only haven't all played well, they haven't had a game where more than one of them has played well. Hamby looks like she doesn't know what she's doing in 3-on-3. I don't understand why they just decided to bring Hamby based on her WNBA play. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, that is why... that is genuinely why she was brought. She was brought because she was an all-star in the WNBA. She had a good WNBA season. That is why Hamby was... Nothing else. Sorry, keep accidentally muting his mic. That's the thing. Is they thought that they could bring whoever they wanted and they were going to win because they would out-talent teams. And even talking after the game, Hamby is being asked about what they need to do, and she goes, I think we still have the talent to beat these teams. 3-on-3 is a different sport, basically. It doesn't matter how much talent you have in 5-on-5 basketball. This team has so many weaknesses, so many flaws, and you don't have a Cameron Brink to bail you out when other teams go to the basket. You don't have the best shot blocker in the world to bail you out anymore. So that's the issue. This team is, you cannot go out there with a team that doesn't play together and you just kind of pray to put them in. They lost a game in Tokyo with 4 WNBA All-Stars. That is how, when you have 4 WNBA All-Stars and you still don't go undefeated in 3-on-3, it just shows that maybe this sport is a little bit different. Sometimes if you bring literal 4 All-Stars, you might have a chance, but this is the first game Ryan Howard has played well, but Van Lith was bad. First game, Van Lith was good. Ryan Howard lost them the game. Ryan Howard shot them out of the game yesterday too. And then Burdick is fine. Hamby has been struggling. Hamby struggled towards the end of the regular, the pre-Olympic schedule. She struggled a little bit. I thought she was terrible in the All-Star game. I remember doing a watch party of the game, and they were like, oh, Team WNBA needs to go out and win it. And I was like, unfortunately, if Team WNBA wants to win this, Hamby cannot see the floor in the second half. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Look, they're as good as done. They're going to need to win. I'm trying to think how many games in a row they need to win. They basically need to go and win probably 7 games in a row after going 0-3. And if they somehow pull off the miracle, there's no guarantee again that they even make it out of the pool stage, even if they win the rest of their games. If they win their last 3, there's no guarantee to make it out of the pool. If they lose one of their last 3, they're done. And again, you face probably the 2 weakest teams in the first 2 games. If they can pull it off, fair play. If they can make it out of the pool and win, 3 games in a row and win the Olympics, fair play to them. Fair play to them. That is so impressive. In 3-on-3, that is incredibly impressive. But I just don't see it happening. They barely beat their kids. And the kids had problems. They barely beat a team with freaking Lucy Olsen, the new Caitlin Clark for Iowa. She played for Villanova. They didn't even make the tournament. She hooped for Villanova, in fairness. They didn't even make the tournament, and she was on that team. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite disappointing for Team USA 3-on-3. They haven't won a game, men or women's. And as you could see by my hair, I am sweating even more. So I'm probably going to pull the video up there, put on the industrial fan towards me for about 10 minutes before recording another couple of videos to round off the morning session of recording. Afterwards, I'm going to a beach. And I will be back later on tonight to talk about the USA women's game against Belgium, which I can't see them losing, and to talk about some other stuff that happens. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.